Oh hey, it's the podcast where I, Fiona Frawley, show Duane Doogan, a man, that there's more to life than Liverpool, Larry Mullen and Lanzarote. This is Men Welcome.
That one hurts. I love all of those things.
So as we were saying just there, which was unceremoniously cut off, you have hurt your knee.
Well, no, yeah, our camera is broken. So about 4 minutes into the podcast, the camera reset.
And yous missed
gold.
Off, like to say
the
we
difference
were on
between
fire.
This podcast taking off and doing the numbers that
I
it
think
is.
really, like, if the number is, it's a number singular. I believe we have one listener, and shout out to you. In my mind, it's one individual listener. That's how much I value you. I'm gonna go ahead and say 8.
I am gonna say now though, if the camera crashes, it's gonna be audio only this week. I'm sorry.
Well, that's kind of cool because
vintage,
and also we're not looking great. I am feeling great because, well, I did something today. I did something crazy.
Oh no, but okay.
I did something for me.
I'm glad that you feel great, but I'm sad that I got so excited there because you never express feelings about yourself positively. And I'm sad that this is what it takes. Now, if it is, I'm not sad that you do this because you got Botox.
The damage is done. The damage is done.
No, but there's so many. What I'm trying to say is, I wish there's so many other reasons why you should feel great, and I wish you would get there before this, and then walk into Botox feeling great, and then leave feeling greater.
Well, okay. Thank you for that.
I had to dance around a lot of things there.
You did. You did a little dance. You made a little love.
Are you coming up here, darling?
I'll tell you now what I think. I get what you're saying, and thank you. And I do think I feel good about myself when I am a mother. I feel like, no, actually, I'm good at this, and I feel good in it. But looks-wise, no. Because
I told you yesterday how nice you were looking.
And thank you so much for that. But like, it's just the damage is done societally. Like, it's too far gone.
I thought you meant like down there.
Well, that is crazy. Like, speaking of damage down there, I thought, do you remember when we were talking about this before with my friend Clara, friend of the show, Clara, about the pelvic floor exercises?
Oh yeah.
And after giving
up spaghetti with your bum hole.
Ours is a noodle with the bum hole. So the sorry, I'm just picking her eye. The postnatal Pilates that I went to with my sister, shout out Vanessa Frawley. The instructor told us, when you're doing your pelvic floor exercises, pretend that you are sucking a noodle up your arsehole.
But wasn't Clara saying that she had something else?
Clara had picking blueberries. Pick a blueberry
and then your teacher
with
said,
your gooch, essentially.
But your teacher was saying, "Oh, we'll do noodles because I don't like blueberries."
She said, "I don't really like the blueberry one."
No, but is that not mental?
No, it is. But it's just because,
no, but like you can't be like, right, pick up the pretend something, but not that pretend something because I don't like that real thing.
I think it was because, see what she was saying? She was like, I don't like when we speak in metaphors. I don't like when we say, like, pretend with your vulva you're picking up a blueberry. But then she did another one with a noodle. But I suppose, like, sucking a noodle, and everyone who's listening right now should be doing their pelvic floor while listening to this. And I'm just doing it, and I forgot to do it for 6 months. Sorry. But so I guess the sucking the noodle is like, oh no, when I do that, I really am doing the pelvic floor. Like, and it should come from your arse a bit more than from your vagina clenching.
I've always said that.
You have. That's what you said on our first date.
I have it on a t-shirt upstairs.
You do.
Yeah.
And you
it
have
wraps
it on
the hallway around the back.
You have it on one of those plaques in your new office.
What's a plaque?
Like one of those signs.
No, I know the plaque is. Sorry. Live, laugh. Always from your arsehole, not from your vagina.
Yeah, exactly. Or like, you don't have to be crazy to live here, but it helps. Or our house is made from
the
tequila and noodles that you suck up your arse. Exactly.
Yeah. I did hurt my knee though.
How did I get onto that? Oh, just that being wrecked down there. Like when when I ended up having an emergency C-section, and then the public health nurse came and was like, okay, so don't forget about your pelvic floor exercises. I was like, do I still have to do that? I was like, am I not? What the fuck with this?
I was missing that day.
I was like, I don't want it. No, but like, I would have thought you only have to do them when you give birth vaginally.
But sure, he was down there pounding on the doors for ages.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
She was like, hello, you've had a lot of pressure on your pelvis for, we're going to say 9 months, sweetie. So you do still have to do them. But I forget sometimes. Don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad at you.
But
you're a young teen mom. You're doing your best.
I am. I'm so young. Talk about the knee. We talk about Botox then.
I did hurt my knee.
You did hurt your knee. How did you do that? You must have been doing something crazy.
You set me up to look like a dope.
I'm just trying
to. Or have you forgot?
No, go on, remind me. What did you do? Were you like doing a bit of DIY in the house?
Shut up. I've never done DIY in my life.
Were you putting up a shelf?
I can't. I don't know how to.
Emptying the gutters.
The gutters?
That's what we need to do now that we care about our house. We need to like get the leaves out of them and stuff.
Don't we pay someone for that?
Oh.
I'm joking.
Relatable content.
Okay, as you well know, I hurt my knee while sleeping. And I haven't been able to walk for 2 days because I slept.
Hey, this is 30. Do you know that when you're in your 30s, can it be any more in your 30s than when you hurt your knee while you're asleep? Like if you relate to this, like if you cried.
Well, what date
Share if you liked.
What date is tomorrow?
Tomorrow is the 25th.
Okay, so we say like in our 30s. Tomorrow.
Don't say, I'll be halfway to whatever, and then it's the half birthday of my dad between me and my mom.
No, it'll be 18 months and 1 day until I'm 40.
Like, who knows that?
Well,
like just off the top of their head, like that.
My birthday is February 26th. 6 months plus February 26th is August 26th. This episode is coming out Wednesday, August 25th.
Yeah, fair.
It's pretty easy.
No, Wednesday is 26th. Because that's when I go back to work. 26th.
Oh, so
26th.
So we're pretending that we're not pre-recorded.
18. This is live.
Oh my God, 18 months from today, I'll be 40.
That is the most interesting thing that we could ever say on this podcast. Okay, so my Botox.
You'll be 40 next year.
Emotionally.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your Fanny will be 40.
Oh, stop. She'll be 69, baby.
Excuse me?
So the Botox, I haven't got it while I've been pregnant.
Yeah.
And I thought that you couldn't get it while breastfeeding either. But honey, it's doctor recommended.
Is it?
Afif El-Gafash, who is a pediatrician who we would trust with our baby's life.
Yeah, I don't know if you should say that he has said to do this. Did he say it on record?
He said it on his Instagram stories like 3 times.
Okay, that's fair then.
So
if this was just like a little DM or something, I'd be like, I wouldn't be sharing it.
No, I know. And obviously like make your own decisions about your own body, and if you're breastfeeding, and like don't like just do what you want to do.
I guess while we're at it, Dr. Nuala O'Connor of the Frankfield medical practice said that me listening to headphones really loud is not the reason why I have a strong buildup of earwax.
That's such a thing your mom would have said, like that like not your mom as in any mother would. No.
I think I had to get a new inhaler, and I left Cork 14 years ago, and I haven't switched doctors yet.
Well, that's a hard job to do. None of them want us.
I saw you recognize that you were away from the mic. You're like, ooh. You just can like you so unnaturally
I'm
move.
the driving crooner with this.
But like the way that your head moves in normal time versus how it moves, it's like you've recorrected yourself. You'll be over here and you'll be like,
I've never used a microphone before in my professional life.
Yeah, you're a stand-up comedian and a radio host. But you're just smacking the mic for
that
like
was
it's
an
fun.
accident.
It was an accident that happened 7 times.
Yeah.
Sorry, remember last week when I was so happy with you? Yeah. Let's pretend of that. Let's pretend I'm picking up happiness with my arsehole.
Let's pretend of that. Hey, let's pretend of that.
Okay, you don't have to pick up on all my mistakes. Is he asleep yet?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
Yeah, he is.
But you just hit it again.
Okay, but what you want from me? I'm trying to put lip balm on.
Stop hitting the microphone in this audio format.
I need to hydrate my lips.
Yeah, well, you can see it.
Sorry.
I mean, I'm happy with you.
Tell us about Dr. Nuala.
Dr. O'Connor.
Okay.
Yeah, I would see why you'd call her Dr. Nuala, though, because you call your doctor Dr. Desmond, and that's a first name.
Yeah, but her first name is Elaine.
I will never. No, to me, she is Dr. Desmond.
That would be a good name.
Yeah, like Bobby.
Who, like, when you're being a doctor and becoming on that journey for yourself, do you decide? Because I know some people go doctor first name, Dr. Robbie from the Pit. Oh, but that's not his first name. That's a nickname for his second name. But like, do you decide, right, I'm going to be Dr. Duane or I'm going to be Dr. Doogan? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, Dr. Duane's kind of cool.
I like Dr. Duane.
Dr. Doogan's kind of cool. I should become a doctor.
You should. I've just decided.
I have a Bachelor of Science degree.
So then get into the hospital and start giving people medical advice. That's the new... Our new washing machine does a song when it's finished.
That doesn't sound like a song.
That's not its usual song, so I think it's in distress.
It's just going, no.
Its normal song is like, the washing is done and well done. Don't forget to hang it out. But that one was, yeah.
Will we put our actual washing tune in here?
Yeah.
Okay. How long does it last? We have to leave the time. All right. Let's just go.
It's honestly about 28 minutes long.
Well, let's just go. Here's our new washing tune, and it's really cute. Isn't that lovely?
So nice. Voice of an angel, our washing machine.
But that one was different, yeah.
That one sounded like we fucked it already.
Wait, where did Charlotte Church come out of recently? What was she doing?
Oh, she was on Celebrity Traders.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Traders back this week?
Yes, Irish Traders.
Traders.
Charlotte Church, shout out, very pro-Palestine openly. Which we love. Claps, mama, claps, snaps.
I told you that a girl told me at Altogether Now that...
The little new clap.
That it has to be with the
your middle finger.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I think it's user's choice.
Well, I was just
choice.
like, okay, I'm just trying to fit in here.
Yeah, I would do this, but it's whatever everyone wants. The little new clap, like that's just with your fingers, like the Chapel Row and Jimmy Fallon one. Is it Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel? The one who's always very smiley.
Fallon.
And holds up people's vinyls. And it's like, it's out now.
That's all of them.
It's out now. This is the band.
I like when they don't have a vinyl and they just have like a piece of cardboard with the band's face on it and be like, you can see them on tour.
Check their Instagram. But yeah, I think that's the first time I saw that clap.
Oh, really?
When she was like, there's gay people here. And then she did this little clap because she had like massive fake nails on that I think had like, not a feather, but some sort of soft fabric coming out of them.
Oh,
she maybe had like feather
nylon?
No, come on.
You're meant to like me too.
I know, I do.
That was hard.
That was actually hard. Sorry, you slapped me in my face in the middle of town the other day.
Yeah, but like that sounds bad.
No, like it was a joke. Like we would slap each other joking all the time, and I'm fine about it. Like I actually think that's a really good crack. No, but we would like lightly slap each other, and but Duane did it to me at the bus stop in the middle of town outside Hawksmoor the other day.
Yeah.
And I think that was a bit of a bold move.
Yeah, but like, it was playful.
But I hope people knew. I felt like I had to really laugh.
Well, no, I hope
knew that we were okay.
I hope people knew it was playful because otherwise no one came to protect you.
No, they didn't.
Everyone was like, that man has his woman in order. Yeah.
And doesn't that just go to show? Everyone has their...
They were just
they were like snaps. Everyone has their head in their phone these days.
Yeah.
No one's even looking up to see.
Too busy playing Angry Birds.
Yeah.
Do you remember everyone loved Angry Birds for a while?
Yeah, but I've never gotten into any of those games.
Yeah, but that's because you don't have...
Farmville.
You can't control your hands.
That's so true.
That
is so true. And also,
what do you struggle with
stuff
because of your lack of use of your hands?
What? Why are you asking me this?
No, but like, is there things in day to day that you like Did you?
I think I do things that maybe look to other people like I'm doing it weirdly, but
the
I'm
way
just
the
doing
way
it
you
normal.
change the
Gear
gear
to
stick
reverse
into
in the
reverse
car.
makes it look like you're trying to break the car.
But it's a bit of a funny one how we have to
Yeah,
reverse.
but like you just have to like grab the little thing and reverse it. But you're like you like reach behind it and stuff.
I give it a reach around.
Do you?
I think I do.
Okay.
It's because it's because I'm left-handed. But
Yeah,
I
I was
don't
gonna say, 'cause
I
they're
don't
left-handed.
face daily struggles.
I just had to open the grade A Canadian maple syrup there from Montreal.
Oh, shout
And
the
it
fuck out.
I really struggled. But you've opened them over the last while.
Yeah.
Is that a left-handed
Can opener?
can opener?
No.
Because I couldn't use it.
It's not a left-handed
I wanted
can
to smash
opener.
it to pieces.
Did
I've
you?
actually considered buying a new one because like I'm never opening something with that again.
Oh, well, just buy a new one then. That's not a big deal.
But we spent all our money on the guys cleaning the gutters.
Yeah, we have actually. We're broke after that. But it's not a left-handed can opener, but I do surprise myself at how much I can use a can opener. I'm like, to me in my head, I'm not someone who can do that. And then every time I manage, I'm like, whoa.
So in the you can't do column. It's play games.
No, it's not. I can't. So I don't want to.
I don't think you'd be able to hit the right buttons.
Yeah, I would. I know all the buttons.
How are you with a
I've
remote?
got all the scissors. A remote. Well, like this isn't to do with my hands, but I'm very like this is broken, and Duane fix it. Like I wouldn't. But
you did text me last week being like the telly's broke, and I came upstairs and I realized it was just not turned on.
No.
Yes.
Well, it wasn't plugged in.
Well, so it couldn't turn on because it wasn't plugged in.
I can't really get up and check that.
Why not?
Because I've taken to the bed.
You've taken to the bed.
And I have limited time in there.
But you're going back to work today.
Oh, stop.
Who listened to Fiona on Spin this morning?
Shout out if you did. No, I'm actually...
Alexa, play Spin 103.8.
Well, it's actually going to play it now.
Alexa, stop. Well, no, I was hoping that it would do it to other people listening.
Oh.
But then me saying Alexa, stop would have made theirs Alexa, stop as well.
Yeah, see, there's no way around that, is there?
What I like to do is, I haven't done it in a while, is send a voice note to my mates with Alexa commands. So when they play the voice note, it messes up their Alexa.
You're a little fucker, aren't you?
I'm a little.
Oh, you're a little scamp and a scallywag.
I'm a little prank Sinatra.
You are. You're a little cheeky boy.
I do it my way or the bloody highway.
Oh, so good. Can I please go to karaoke soon and someone sings My Way at the end?
Why?
Because that's just real, like, rare aesthetic.
What was that thought?
I want that.
You want?
No, this is
You're
what
saying,
I want.
I want to do karaoke.
No. I want to watch other people do karaoke. This is my next night out, what I want to do. We're out for drinks. We don't have Bobby with us. Because we do that enough, and sometimes I'm like, I need to get home with him. It's probably not good to be out with him like this. Okay, so we go out. We've kind of had a nice wine in a wine bar, and you've agreed to have one with me, and you're like, let's go, because I know that you like that, even though you personally don't like the wine. But okay, so you've had a glass of wine, you're like, I actually like this, I'm gonna start drinking wine now. That's the start of the night. And then we're like, right, let's go somewhere else for a pint. And we go to like a nice kind of like local bar, like a bit of a like Liberty Bell kind of vibe. And we're like, oh my God, there's karaoke going on here. And we're just watching.
They do karaoke Sunday nights in Liberty Bell, I think.
Do they?
Yeah.
Like there's definitely a good few karaoke
Liberty Bell does karaoke
around the Liberties anyway. But yeah, so Liberty Bell, for example. And
shout the
fuck out. And we get up there and it's like, oh my God, there's karaoke on. And it's too late for us to sign up. This exact thing happened to me the weekend of the Paddy Power Comedy Festival with Alison Spittle and her mom. We went down to the karaoke in Whelan's. Shout out Arthur. We love you. Made our wedding day to what it was. Arthur is the legend who runs the karaoke in Whelan's, and you should go there on your next night out because it's free. We were too late to participate in the karaoke ourselves.
Wait, is this What are you talking about now? You talking about a real night or this make-believe
This
night?
was
Are we
a
in the
real-
Liberty Bell? Because all of a sudden now, you've been talking about your dream night and I'm there getting pissed and having a good time with my wife.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I've been booted and you're hanging out with Alison Spittle.
No, I'm just saying this actually did happen. Like, we went down to the karaoke and we wanted to sign up ourselves and it was too late. But
So are me and you in the Liberty Bell now signing up? But it's too late.
we want to sign up, but it's too late. But that
That means we're just getting like one more pint.
no, it's too late for karaoke, but you can stay for a few more pints. But there's still about 3 karaoke songs left.
And what are they?
Well, obviously the end is My Way.
Well, don't start with the end. That's just so backwards. You
But
are
that's
left-handed.
what I've said. That's what I've said I wanted. Okay. Proud Mary, I think.
What's Proud Mary?
Rolling on the river.
Oh, yeah.
Rolling on. Oh, yeah. Someone who slays that. Someone who is like a local legend who is like, get up with you and do Proud Mary. Like, and it's like everyone knows when this bitch gets up and does Proud Mary that like we're all gonna have a ball. Genuinely great singer, and like we love that.
She's knocking back pints of course.
Yes, yes. Oh my god. Or she.
Well, like, they don't sell Ritz no more.
I was just gonna say Ritz. Bring back Ritz, a bottle of Ritz with a glass of ice. That not that I ever ordered it.
In those weird,
The like old half pint glasses that were just
So
hated by
pedo.
everyone. And like shout out to the new.
they would smash if you just knocked off or
and
something.
it's hard in a busy bar. Okay, what's the? I don't know. Yeah, put me on the
One Horse
spot.
Town with the Thrills.
Yeah.
Why
Let's
don't
do it.
disagree?
The second song would be Juicy by Notorious B.I.G. Actually, no, because someone might say N-word in that and we all have to be like, okay, we support you, but why did you do that? The
What if-
second song would be Gangster's Paradise by Coolio.
But do we know that there's no N-words in that?
There's not, I don't think.
What?
But they wouldn't do it.
What if it's a person of colour?
If it's a person of colour, then of course.
What do you mean, of course?
If it's up to you.
They're offended by the word as well.
Rapper's choice. Well, then if they don't want to do it, they don't have to. They make their own decision.
And what do you make about saying the F word at Christmas?
That's allowed. So then,
Really?
yeah, no, I've said it. It's allowed now. And I'm an ally. You nearly bought me the Gay Sport tote for €20.
Yeah, I'm not paying that.
We're here, we're queer, we're not going shopping.
No, but as in like, they're all like, you gotta leave it on the radio.
Oh yeah, no, I absolutely hate that argument. I mean,
had to just,
like,
I was
are
like,
we going to
what
talk?
way are you going? No, I just wasn't
Yeah,
sure what
no,
way you
no,
were going
I-
there, so I had to clarify because I thought we were going to have a quick joke, but then you were like, yeah, definitely, of course. I was
I
like,
am.
oh, let's just state that for clarity.
For legal reasons, no, you're not allowed to say the F word for a treat at Christmas. There's a million other things you can say, and saying the F
Give me
word
three
at
of them.
Christmas.
Give them 3 options.
You're cheap and you're haggard, of
No,
course.
but like, just in general. Oh, sorry, that's good.
You
I've slapped you
scumbag,
twice.
you maggot. There's a sale on at Barrett's.
Is that a thing?
No, I think I made it up on Twitter years ago. And
That's-
I was like, this is going to pop the fuck off. And I think it got about maybe 6 likes.
All right, I'm going to give it a go. You scumbag, you maggot. Let's all cheer Troy Parrott.
Very good. Timely.
There we go.
We love him.
He's just moved to Spain.
You scumbag, you maggot. Sister Act 3 back in the habit. I think that's Sister Act 2. But anyway.
What's back in
Rolls off the top. That's like the next. That's Sister Act 2 because she's back in the habit of pretending to be a nun, but she's also back in the habit because that's the name
Right.
of the nun's veil.
You scumbag, you maggot. Fish of the day is haddock.
Very good. You scumbag, you maggot. Angelina Jolie has a song called Maddox. I think we're going to end it there.
No,
You
come on.
do one more because you're good at this kind of stuff.
You scumbag, you maggot. Your bra, do you pat it?
No, I don't. We'll talk about the bra as well. You scumbag, you maggot. Here's a fresh bag of carrots.
You didn't need to pluralize it. Carrot would work.
Bag of carrots. Well, like, what would I say about a singular carrot?
You scumbag, you maggot. Here, have a carrot.
It needs 1 more or 2 more syllables.
It doesn't. You scumbag, you maggot. you're shopping, I'll bag it.
Oh, very good.
Come on, I want to hear one more from you. But I don't want you to say carrots, because that's just... You're losing the rhythm and the melody.
Like, this is actually fun because, like, at Christmas, like, people are trying to play games. They're like, let's get together, play Monopoly, play 30 seconds. Like, play What Else Can We Say for Fairytale of New York. Okay. You scumbag, you maggot. All I can think of is carrot now. I'm shy. You're better at this stuff, please.
You scumbag, you maggot. Your ma would shag it.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
So it's a bit cheeky, that one. And that's where we conclude the alternatives.
No, we need one more from you. I'm not letting you go.
No, stop. I can't. Like, stop being mean to me.
Just have one. You've got one in your head. Just stop thinking of carrots.
I can't. You scumbag, you maggot. Illustrated by Nick Sharrett.
What are you talking about?
He was the guy who always illustrated Jacqueline Wilson books. Shout out. I can't.
You scumbag, you maggot. Get a new sweater in Arnott's.
That doesn't rhyme.
And I've also done plural because of you.
I know. But look, the Botox.
Well, I guess, look, if we were going to do one more, we'd be all like, oh, you scumbag, you maggot, I don't have one, but I'll blag it.
Wow.
Meta.
Wow. And scene.
Christmas saved.
Christmas completed it. What else is next? But the Botox, yeah. So I haven't gotten Botox in a very, very long time. I've made the decision for myself and my family that it's safe to get it.
Do you think it's just talks, but like your man from Bo Selected does it?
That's exactly who did it for me today. It was crazy. And his chin was like grazing up against my face.
Actually, sorry to jump in here. I was speaking to a comedian last night who was talking about getting the old snip.
So in vogue at the moment.
But he was saying that there's just like one guy in Dublin who does it.
Oh my God, I heard about him because I was talking to someone else.
He just rents a room above some gaff.
Yes, because I was talking to someone else whose partner got the snip recently, and there is this guy
just
that everyone is like,
Dr. Snip.
He's like the vasectomy king, and everyone just goes to him and they swear by him.
500 quid.
It's pretty good if you are not wanting more kids.
No, it's not pretty good if you don't want kids. It's pretty good if you get a considerable amount of rides. If I get this snip and I have like 3 rides the next year, I'm gonna be like, that's
price per wear.
I'm like,
not great.
That's not worth it. It was like when I paid for the COVID test and it would come back negative. I'm like, well, that was a waste of money.
Waste of money.
Give me COVID if I have to pay for this and shove it up my nose. But like, I'd want to be like at the end of the year, being like, oh God, I just paid. What's 3 into 500? You're talking like what, 140 quid or something like that?
Yeah, that's like
per
really
ride.
Good value. Yeah.
No, that's not good value. That's poor.
This is like
we have very different standards on what's good value.
I think you've got to value this.
I'm like 3 times a year. Is that all? And you're like, wow, what a busy year.
I'm like, that should be fucking flat.
She was never off her back.
That is fucking plenty for me. This is doesn't Shiva Hennessy have a joke about that, about the coil, getting the coil put in, and she had one ride that year, so that cost her like €125. I don't know how much the coil costs, but
I was flabbergasted at €500 for the snip.
But it's a permanent solution. Ooh.
But you can get it undone, can't you?
So they. Oh wait, no, I was thinking of tubes tied. That's for me.
That's just for you, sweetie.
They can unsnip it, can they? They can put it back together.
See, this is where movies and TV shows have come in again. Isn't there some TV show where a guy gets a snip, but then he gets it undone and then he gets it done again, and he had 3 vasectomies? What TV show is that?
Oh, that rings a bell so much. And I'm thinking of Cheaper by the Dozen as well, where Steve Martin got the snip, but he didn't realise it doesn't come into effect straight away. And then he conceived twins, and that's how they ended up with 12 kids. I'm just a kid. Life is a nightmare. If you know this, Tim, from Cheaper by the Dozen. Have I talked about this?
It's Michael Scott in the US office.
Oh. Okay, yeah. I wouldn't put him with that.
For a second, I thought it was Niles Crane. I think he just got the one snip, didn't he?
Did he?
No, because then he has kids with Daphne. Spoilers.
Does he have plural? That's what we're going to do.
They have twins.
Spoiler for
No, they don't
life.
have twins. They have a boy. But in a new Frasier, I think they mentioned cousins.
I mean, people already know about the made-up scenario of twins that I've made up in my head.
I've told so many people that, be like, "Do you hear what happened there next door?"
What?
about how, oh no, about the family who has 3 boys, they want a girl so they get pregnant and have triplet boys.
Oh yeah, that was something I saw on Instagram, which could very well be fake.
Yeah, but I've told everybody, being like, this happened.
Yeah, it could. It's just
in
one
chapel,
of those
is
things.
It?
It's when
the chapel
it
is
was
at
in
6.
the chapel.
I
was at bypass. It was one of those things where, because I was getting, once I found out I was having a boy, I got served so much gender disappointment content of like people doing gender reveal parties, and like it's a boy and they're like screaming, crying.
I think I mentioned this early in the pod. I think my algorithm knew. Now, I was very much hoping for a girl. If I could have picked, if you had given me the choice, I would have picked girl.
That's kind of weird vibes to me.
I don't know. Something like being a girl dad seemed cool.
No, and maybe you will one day, but
no, but that was just dumb Duane. That guy wasn't a parent.
Yeah,
I'm a parent now, and I'm like, I have a boy, and it's the best thing of all time.
You're a little young lad.
There he is, and like the reason I say that isn't because to suggest that I'm like sad now. It's to suggest that like, I didn't know what I was talking about. I saw somebody wearing a girl dad t-shirt and thought that's cool.
Yeah, it's very like wrestler coded.
It's a wrestler who has it. Shout out Brian Myers.
There's this singer. I actually don't even know like what he's famous for. I think he's a singer, Role Model, and
what's his name?
Role Model.
Oh, that's his name.
Yeah, and
it's like have you seen there's a rapper called Dave? How would you Google him? Huh? Dave, they'd be like, the TV channel or someone else. And I go, no, he's playing the auctions. You're like, what? Dave, what?
Oh my God, clip that, definitely.
Shut up.
Wow. But
okay, I will. And it's going to get views.
It sure will. But this...
Is that your way of saying, oh, that was shit?
Yeah.
And here I am supporting you.
Well, sorry, it was deadly. It was, will you do
but
that
don't
again?
Be sarcastic.
She be sarcastic.
He's fine.
No, he's great. But Role Model, right? He went viral. He was on some podcast. Oh, he was on a podcast with the guy Jake Shane, who's always like, do an impression of like
that guy. Stupid.
Do an impression.
You got 2 first names, Jake Shane.
Yeah. Wait, is his name? I could have that wrong. Anyway. He was on the podcast and he was like, oh, I would love to have a baby with a woman, but then she just has the baby for me and then she's involved in no way. And I raise...
Surrogate?
Yeah, but he didn't call it that. He's like, oh,
can
and then
boys do that? I'd be like, if I walked into a place being like, here, can I adopt a kid and give them my stuff ahead of time? I'd be like, that guy's a creep.
Yeah, like, can I? Yeah. So it's a weird vibe. Like, he could have just been joking with this. He could have been like rage baiting or whatever, but he was like, yeah, I'd love to get someone to have a baby for me, then be involved in no way. I Venmo them or whatever. And then I'd love it to be a girl.
Venmo?
I'd love it to be a girl because I can just mold her.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Now, I don't want to...
Whose role model is this guy?
I tell you, he really wants to be.
It's bleeding Dave.
It's Dave, tis yourself.
Oh,
still at the rapping, are you?
Clip that.
Hey.
You're a stupid bitch.
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry.
Do you ever like me at all?
Yes.
No, but like just like during the day. You ever Duane's cool.
Yeah, I'll be like, where is Duane sometimes?
Okay, yeah, because
that's why when I text
you need someone to fill your Stanley.
Yeah, but that's love for me. That's my love.
Yeah,
language.
We spoke about our love languages earlier, and ours conflict, and
they don't have to. We don't have to have matching.
Yeah, but as in like you're not into mine, which means that I don't get to fulfill mine.
I'm not into yours, but it's just it's not mine.
You're not into mine.
Who wants to guess what our love languages are? I think mine. I don't think people would guess mine is what it is. And I would have guessed that yours is a little gift.
I think
you like gifts as well because you are such a good gifter.
I see. I've been stuck with that label, but I've not been. Oh, I feel like I'm like Brazil of the 70s. I won a couple of World Cups, but I haven't done it in a while.
No, you have.
But they still go. At the core, there's a great team, but
that's a good analogy.
I'm getting knocked out in the early stages lately.
No, you're not. You're so...
Back to the days when I bought you a bass guitar for Christmas.
Don't fucking mention.
I remember
that
when you
bass
tried to
guitar.
play it one day. I was like, you don't even play your bass guitar, and you having, again, as we said earlier, zero hand-to-eye coordination and never played a stringed instrument in your life. You just don't have to hit it every time. You can try.
I'll put my water bottle up here instead.
So you're like, rather than try, just pretend you're playing Operation.
True, actually, that will help me.
But yeah, you just sat on the couch one day and just started playing bass with zero like lessons or.
No, I think I looked up a guy on YouTube to help me.
No, yeah, and then he was like, "Okay," and you're like, "No, dum, 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 dum," and you're
I'll
like,
finish.
and then you're like, "It's been 7 years. That's it." Because I did play the guitar that day.
Yeah, I did. What's wrong with
You
me?
you used to say for so long, "I'd love to play the bass guitar," and then I got you one, and you were like, "Do you think I was serious?"
I know, but that is like saying that is like, oh yeah, I'd love to do a lot of things, like, but am I going to?
Well, I helped you.
I'd love to learn Spanish. Like,
Yeah, but if I got you a Spanish book, you wouldn't be like, "You dumbass."
I didn't say that when you got me the bass. I was like, oh, thank you.
No, you were like,
I said it with my eyes.
you said it with it was a silent thank you at the start of the sentence. Actually, what happened was I put it under the tree a day or two before Christmas. You saw the shape of it, and you were like, "No, tell me you haven't done that." And I got you a left-handed one
That's so cute. Like, the
because they sent me a
effort,
right-handed one. I was like, "Take it back."
the effort is so cute in that. I'm like Kurt Cobain,
It got delivered to Whelan so that you wouldn't see it.
but then I very much saw it under the
Well, I
shape.
had to put it. It's very. It's hard. The box it came in was too big that I had to take it out of the box. And then, unless I was getting you a massive lollipop stick, you kind of knew what it was.
That for this year. Wait, but
Noted.
I think your love language is a little bit gifts.
Oh yeah,
Give a
I think. But I've got two. I say. I like it. I like that.
You can have more than one.
I like gifts, and then I like physical contact.
touch.
But I want to be like, hey, that's. I don't
You
want to
dirty
sound.
boy.
Yeah, I don't want to sound seedy. I'm not like stick a thumb up my ass. I'm like, hey.
Every time someone on Love Island says, my love language is actually physical touch.
I'm just sitting there
I'm
being
quite
like,
tactile.
"That dirty
The subtext
shagger."
is stick a thumb up my arse now on the terrace. No one thinks it's stick a thumb up my arse. But it's just like,
No, but like if we're in Duns and you like link me, I'm like, this is really nice.
no, that is nice.
And
I'm gonna do it more.
then you go, do you know? And then I'll be going around the house. I'm like, hey, can I have a hug? And you be like, no. Get in touch next week.
I'm so sorry for that. I am genuinely sorry for that, and I'm trying to work on it all the time. When Duane will be
You
like,
say trying to
"Can
work
I have
on
a
it."
hug?" I'm like, "No, just let me do this." And I do need to stop that. I acknowledge that it's not right. I can stop and give the hug.
It's okay. I have a son now, and I'm going to teach him that hugs are nice. I'm like,
Do.
unlike your mother, we like hugs.
That is something. No, I do. I love hugs, and it is nice to have physical touch. My love language is quality time, which is the love language which I don't think gets enough airtime, to be honest. I feel like no one is giving a shout out to quality time, but I think for me that's it.
I
'Cause
noticed,
I
yeah,
feel like
especially
we're always so busy.
yeah, too busy to hug.
Yeah, well, the hug in itself is quality time.
Yeah, if only you knew that.
I do know.
The forgot what I was going to say.
That's just what happens sometimes in podcasting.
Oh yeah, like the
and we need
maternity
to give each other space
on the
for that.
maternity leave. You'll be like, "Hey, can we like go out for a coffee or something?" And I'll be working. It's like I can't. I'm like busy at the minute. And then you're like really sad, and it's like so. Then that's when I realize, oh, you value that, whereas as opposed to like we could just stay in the house, but you consider that time, but not quality time.
Well, it depends, but sometimes quality time is like being together on the couch and like watching the telly. If like we're both able to sit there and not have to
Because
do
we wouldn't
anything.
do that a lot of nights.
No.
Well, no, see, we do when we were like watching Desperate Housewives and stuff like that. I guess
Shout out.
if we have a good show, we'll make an effort. But sometimes it's like, right, I got work to do. You're doing a gig. Oh, I might just go play some Xbox. Might do this.
And that's fine to do. Like you
But
do
it's like-
want to come away a bit, but then you want to come back together.
But then
and
it's
then
like
that
there-
makes the time more quality.
There can be times then where it's like, oh, we don't hang out.
I know. That's why we have to prioritize it.
Okay, I'll see you at 3:00 tomorrow for a hug.
Let's
That's
slot that
your
in,
love language
yeah.
is scheduling. You'd be like, okay, we can have a hug. Thursday at 6.
Well, scheduling is good as well because then we
No.
have to look forward to.
Yeah, but it also takes out the surprise.
Okay, surprise hug. Oh, this is giving free hugs. Sigh, free hugs like YouTuber from 2008. Like,
Don't give surprise thumb up the
Cypher.
ass though. We should schedule that if that happens.
yeah, organize the thumb up the arse.
Let's maybe actually just not do that.
Oh, that's a shame.
Sorry.
You're not gonna let me put my thumb up your arse? It's about to be autumn. That's what. See, we need to watch Girls after we watch Desperate Housewives.
Is that your one from the thing?
Lena Dunham, there's such a good quote. She's like, so now you're not going to let me show my vagina to anyone but you, Fran? It's about to be summer. There's just so... Sorry, I'm sorry.
What does that mean?
So many incredible lines.
Who's Fran?
Her boyfriend at the time.
And he's like, stop showing your vagina to people.
Yeah.
That's reasonable, isn't it?
It's about to be summer.
I don't know what that means.
It's nearly summer.
And it's time to show the vagina?
Yeah.
In what sense?
In the sense that it's warm.
Short skirts?
Yeah. Maybe none at all.
That's illegal.
But it's about to be summer. Anyway, it's about to be the end of my maternity leave, which is fine. I'm very lucky. I have a job that I love and I get to finish early and come home and be with my sweet little angel and my son Bobby. But yeah, I thought this week we would just talk about maternity leave, about things that have surprised me postpartum and just the experience in general. We won't do it for long now.
Well, no, we can do it for as long as you want.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tonight is a 5-hour episode.
Perfect. Yeah, back to work. Today, as you listen, I am currently on the airwaves. If you're listening when this comes
we'll
out.
discuss your thoughts next week about how it was. I think this is going to be interesting now because every day you're coming up with content for work.
Yeah.
And now it's going to be like...
It's going to be a bit of a...
conflict of Pinterest.
I think I can do it on both, maybe.
I think so. If it's good enough, it's still about you.
If it's good enough for the goose, it's good enough for the bloody gander. But, okay.
Do you have notes?
I've written some notes about things.
Did you do the thing that I said when you started maternity leave, where you made a big list of all the things you wanted to talk about, but you were just like, you would be like, guys, stole my ice cream. Next.
I started compiling them tonight while I was putting Bobby to bed. So I was meant to do it 6 months ago.
How many did you have? Do you want to read them out now?
I have a few. No, I won't read them out. I have...
Why won't you read them out?
Because they're a surprise. I might keep them for, whatever.
Well, no, the radio will have happened by the time this episode's out.
Oh, but in radio, I'll probably drip feed them. Do you know what I mean? Like, they'll all be their own
You're not coming
event.
out doing like, here's my top 100 things.
No, I don't think so. Because they're all their own individual story.
Grand.
So, but, yeah. Maternity leave, you get 6 months paid in Ireland, but you can't put a baby in creche till it's 1. So you either have to do 6 more months unpaid to take care of the baby, or you have to figure out what you're doing, like how to get the baby minded. It's a really mad situation and it's not right. And they either need to make mat leave paid a year, or they need to let you put your baby into a creche at 6 months. But I would advocate for the former, because I think it's nice for them to be with you for the first year. But also, whatever you want to do as a parent, if you're like, hey, I'm ready to get back to work, I need to get this baby minded, I will put them into a creche. But you can't, because it's only 6 months. So that's a flaw in the system. I don't mind going back to work because I genuinely love my job and I get to finish work early and come be home with you guys. But I have been like reflecting on just those crazy 6 months that just happened there. And here's some things that shocked me postpartum. So we can nip in and out as we need. The first, I have talked about this before, the night sweats, which I had seen like people talking about on TikTok and stuff.
Are they done? I feel like
They're done, thank God. But my
Because you were
friend
just soaking wet every night.
but my friend Helen says she still gets them, and like she has 3 babies, and she had 5 years in between each baby, and she'd be still getting them for like years afterwards, which is crazy. I got them for a few weeks, but yeah, it was like, especially because before having your baby, you're like, oh, I'll treat myself to some nice pajamas so I can wear them like postpartum and feel good. Everything would be drenched, soaked through. My hair would be soaking, my entire body, the sheets. It was mad.
Yeah.
It's obviously just your hormones after you.
And then we went straight into a heat wave.
Yeah, well, no, that came a bit later, thank God. This was back in March. How long would you say? I'd say they went on for 3 or 4 weeks, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I've talked about this before as well. At the time, I was pumping because we were
Pump it!
we were separate from Bobby for the first week.
We're separating.
We're separating from our son. We're separate from him because he was in the NICU because he wasn't too well. So I had to pump like a fucking mad woman with the hospital grade pump to establish my supply.
That?
Yeah. And you had to like...
I honestly felt as if you were in a factory.
It is. It was very, very bovine.
I now know how frubes are made. I saw you do it.
No, it did. It was very like that. I was traumatized by the pump, but in hindsight, it was very good for establishing my supply, and I like got to have a good milk supply and feed quite easily since then, thank God. But when you are first using it, you're like, what the fuck is this? And you either have to, the one that they give you in hospital, which is like really good or whatever, but you either have to hold both pumps to both your nipples for 20 minutes every 3 hours every day, or you have to cut holes in a bra so that you can kind of slot the pump in and then you can be hands free.
And then you sent me to
Penny's
in Mary Street to find those bras, and I don't know if they were like last month's stock or whatever.
Yeah, see, it's hard with Penny's.
So like I found them in the end, but I had to do a thorough look, so I felt proper.
Like a dirty fucking pervert.
Yeah, I'm looking on every
and
shelf.
You're like, my wife's actually in hospital. And they're like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Dirty shagger. But so
there's still a stigma about that.
About getting undies.
Because it was like, oh, I'm looking for this latex. What would you call it?
Latex?
Well, not latex, but spandex. But it was like this big, thick.
It's not a sexy bit of kit.
It was like it looked like a
it was
sports
kind of like a
bra.
bralette. Yeah.
But like to do that, I have to like go navigate.
You have to finger through some things.
I have to go navigate around the crotchless section.
I think it's how you do. If you pull it off and you're like, no, I'm here to do it.
But I'm not comfortable in myself. And then there's all women who are looking at that stuff, and I'm just like, don't mind me.
Yeah, see, I don't know what it's like to move through life in your body. Because like
me neither, brother.
Because sometimes you're like, no taxis stop for me, or like people look at me funny or whatever.
Why did that come to your head straight away? So to jump, we're going 2 steps away from what you're talking about, but like you've referenced that a couple of times recently about that no taxi stop for me. Is that like that is true? Well, no, it's true at night time.
Yeah.
I think actually now it's been pretty good the last couple of years because I'm now older than a lot of the drunk clientele that are like falling about the streets. So I'm a bit more respected just purely in age. But there was a good period there 10 years ago to 5 years, like a 5-year period about 10 years ago, where I would stand on Dame Street for, honestly, one night it was like 2 hours trying to get a taxi. Because like, and you go, well, if you knew it was 2 hours, you just walk home. It's like, well, you don't know because you think I'm getting a taxi in a minute.
Yeah.
And then it gets to the point where, like, I remember one time I walked. Oh, this was actually living in Crumlin because I'm walking the other way. But I walked from Dame Street, like pretty much to Cork Street to get a taxi, and it's like, at that time of night when you're full up, you just want home.
You just want to. Well, what I mean is because is it your man with beard? Because you are man with beard. Like, do you feel like, I'm uncomfortable
if I'm down that side of town, I'm also probably now carrying a bunch of shopping bags, wearing a jacket that I probably should have taken off ages ago, and I'm sweating.
Yeah, you're trying to, for some reason, get something printed and if you
love those ones have little roses on them, get that one.
Yeah. But yeah, so they were the bras anyway. And I didn't want to like cut holes in more than one bra because I was like, I don't want to waste it. So the bra would stink of old milk, old breast milk.
And you would do this thing I found interesting. You wouldn't wash it.
No, I wouldn't wash it because I needed to use it how many times a day? Every 3 hours. So I wouldn't wash that. So that would smell like old curdled cheese.
Even a little hand wash?
Well, then it's wet. I need to put it back on.
You're smell saying like onions. Do it at night while you're soaking.
Yeah, true. It's wet anyway. It's very like people who are like, oh, I can't take a shower postpartum, which thank God I always did, but I did not wash that bra. And bitch, it stank. So I was happy
It changed colour a little bit as well.
Well, yeah, because the white would be like of the milk. Oh, absolutely disgusting.
It's so awful.
And then something I took so for granted.
Christmas present sorted.
You can actually buy bras that have the holes in them for like pleasure. For that purpose and for pleasure as well. Well, what's the difference, says you?
What's the point?
What's the difference as a breastfeeding baby? But so yeah, the night sweats surprised me. I know we don't like to talk about this. The postpartum poo. I did not see that coming. It's like everyone is calling over to your house to meet the baby. You have to breastfeed every 3 hours, but also your poos take 45 minutes on a good day.
What's the consistency and colour, if you don't mind me asking?
The consistency is rock hard.
Why did you say it like that?
You asked. No. That's how it felt.
The consistency was rock hard.
But that's the noise I made as it came out. And it would take a really long time.
What noise did you make when it went in?
You don't want to know. You don't want to know. And afterwards, it felt like your arsehole had come out with it pink sock style. But that's actually hemorrhoids, which are quite common.
I don't know what that means, and I'm not going to investigate.
You don't need to know.
I don't want to know.
Because it's in the name.
Is it? I don't care.
This is another thing that surprised me. The baby,
just the baby.
His feet, from a very young age.
No, I'm going to disagree with you.
They smell of cheese.
Fiona has this thing, and this is your real love language, is things smelling.
Oh yeah. Well, it's my.
Fiona will just walk in. Fiona would walk into a cleaning supplies factory and be like, "Is there shit in here?" Like, and then every time you walk into the bedroom, like, what does it smell of owl? Like,
there often is a smell, and I think it's good to be cognizant of that.
You have an over-eager nose.
And you say that like that's a bad thing.
You walk into a room,
brackets derogatory.
Say, did you fart? I was like, no.
Well,
okay.
You usually did.
Well, something's wrong in the kitchen. And I was like, stop, relax with you. And now you're going, oh, I have to wash the baby. His feet stink. I'm like, do you know what? No one has smelt his feet.
No, but babies actually do have smelly feet.
Me and your mum would smell his feet and go, she's out of her bloody mind.
Look, and I don't mind. I love everything about him. But his feet are smellier than I thought they'd be.
No.
And his little handies can be smelly sometimes. More so when his fists weren't really open. You'd open them up to wash them and it'd be like, what the fuck is that? There'd be loads of like little black gunk and all that he would gather.
Guess what I've noticed recently?
What?
I've never cleaned behind my ears.
Oh.
And it's frightening.
No, that's nasty.
I'll like scratch by my ear and then I'll like smell it and I'm like, oh, that's a smell that I honestly, it's not like, oh, that's a bad smell.
It's like something is not.
No, I'll be like, oh, I can't handle that. I'm not, no, that's, and then I go, sure.
I quit.
It's like I've obviously got that wrong.
Surely not. So surely that didn't come from me.
Then I go deeper in. If you can see me now, I'm actually not doing it. I'm just near it.
Because
I'll do it again, and I'll go.
Take the risk.
I go, oh no, that's what corruption smells like, and it's awful. And I go.
What have I uncovered back there?
I go straight to the bathroom and just wash just exclusively those.
Well, that's good. And then, have you never heard wash behind your ears? It's one of those things that's like part of growing up.
I don't wash a lot of my body.
Yeah. And you wonder why I don't want to do a thumb up the arse.
From the bollocks down, I'm letting gravity.
That's not what I thought you were going to say.
From the bollocks down, I'm letting gravity take care of that.
We're not going to do you wash your legs in the shower thing, but you should wash behind your ears. Like,
I've never washed my feet.
This is like a thing that's kind of done. This conversation topic.
I have recently started washing my forearms.
Oh, lovely for a treat.
And when I do, I go, God, I'm very grown up.
Well, graduate to behind the ears, because that is something you're meant to learn when you're
It's pits, bum, wee, maybe forearms, not always.
Why just forearms? What about your chest?
Oh, I've never washed my chest.
Sorry, this is fucked up. Like,
who's washing their chest?
Why are you so mad for a shower all the time? You're not even washing your chest. Anyway,
I'm mad for a shower because I don't know where my tools are, and I've got armpit hair, and I need to get rid of my armpit hair because it stinks, and I hate it.
My armpits are so hairy at the moment as well because I don't know where.
I can't even look at your armpit hair because I'm too preoccupied with mine.
This is very unpolitically correct, but Duane's ick is hairy armpits.
Yeah, but
say that on the record.
I think we've said that on the pod before.
No, we haven't. Well, okay. I think that's like
but you're trying to be like, oh, red flag. He's like, oh, women shouldn't be hairy.
No, I don't mind it.
No, wait. I don't like my armpit hair. It's nothing to do with I like. It's not like I see a woman with armpit hair going, oh, women shouldn't. I'm like, why do any of us have armpit hair? I don't like armpit hair on any gender.
You find it impractical for the smell it retains.
I also find it annoying. I scratch under there a lot, and when I got a bit of armpit hair, I'm like, oh, that's I don't like the feel of it.
Do you want me to get you laser hair removal for Christmas? For
no. I can shave them pretty good. Noted. No, I can shave them pretty good.
You do. You get it pretty tight.
I take off the thing.
Gillette, the best amount.
No. I take off the beard kind of control thing, and then I just shave up and down. Usually do it in 2 strokes, and then I go, right, I missed that little bit. Get that there. Then I use a bit of your expensive moisturizer with the blue top, and then I rub that on.
The expensive moisturizer with the blue
white top, blue top.
White top.
Don't know where it is now though, because we don't have a bathroom anymore.
Yeah. I don't know what one that is.
Cleansing.
Cetaphil, that's cleanser.
The one that's always on top.
That's cleanser.
What does that do?
Cleanses.
And what's cleanse mean? In that term?
It's like a face wash.
Yeah, but like
so you've rubbed it in like a moisturizer, but it's for washing, not for moisturizing. There's loads of moisturizer available. You don't really need to moisturize your armpits.
No, because it gets really itchy. That needs to be settled.
Okay, well that's probably because you're rubbing face wash on it.
No, that's why.
And asking what's cleansing.
No, but I do. I'm putting that on it to soothe.
Okay, well that's not moisturizer.
Well, what do I need to soothe?
Just some like fragrance-free moisturizer, like some like E45 or something. like that.
E45 seems so basic.
Yeah, but you need fragrance-free.
That sounds so boring.
Some like Vaseline moisturizer.
No, I'm not getting into bed with Vaseline or Sudocreme or E45. Give me something nice.
But it needs to be fragrance-free if you don't want it to irritate your skin. Let me have a little shop around and I'll get you something.
I need my tools first.
I know. His tools are for deforesting, as he likes to
I was
call
just
it,
saying armpits. You didn't have to mention the rest of it.
Well, I think it's implied.
Yeah.
No one's buying tools specifically for the armpits.
All I'm going to say is
those tools have a bit more function on the body.
There has been a couple of months where we've been out of the house and I don't know where my personal grooming system is, and it's like such a forest down there that last week I took off my jocks and Gaza was there with a fishing rod and a couple of chicken sandwiches.
You took off your jocks and like...
No, Paul Gascoigne was there.
Who is that?
Do you not know that thing?
No.
Paul Gascoigne, one of the greatest English footballers of all time, but he got a lot of injuries and he was mad on the booze. Real to this day struggles with alcohol addiction, but he was very funny, one of the biggest personalities in football as well. And then there was this guy who went and shot a load of people in England 10 years ago, 15 years ago.
What is this story?
And then no, have you never heard this? Everyone listening would have heard this. And
I highly doubt it.
It's such a trope now, especially online and stuff in tweets. And then the guy fled and hid in a forest, and the police had the forest, the perimeter surrounded. And they're like, "Oh, when you come out, we've got you." And then Paul Gascoigne shows up with a fishing rod and chicken sandwiches and was like, "I'll get him out."
And did he?
I don't know, but he was like, lads, these and like the fish and rotten chicken sandwiches were he didn't have them on him. They were like, this is what's going to do it. So like people are like say that being like, oh, my life's such a mess. Paul Gaskin's just called around with a fish and rotten.
I have never heard that in my life. But
have you ever heard of Gaza?
No.
Oh, well, I was like, I thought as I was getting that, like teeing that up, I was like, that's
gonna fucking kill.
She's gonna burst out. She's gonna burst out laughing. We're gonna clip that and then go famous.
We can clip it anyway.
Yeah, but your reaction is like, no, I've got a better one.
And I don't.
Well, no, give it.
I wanted to do something about like Jeff Bezos is trying to like cut it down so he can like build a new Amazon factory because it's a rainforest and he's trying to.
Oh, well, he sold Amazon.
Did he?
I think so.
Oh.
He just bought Liverpool.
Wow.
Well, no, he bought 40.
Treat yourself.
He bought 40%. He just bought. He's part of a conglomeration that bought 40% of Liverpool football
it's all
club.
fake, isn't it? Football, like they're all just buying it.
That's what Luke Barry says. Wrestling is real, but football is fake. Because when he used to work in a bar, he'd be like, do you know wrestling's fake? And he'd annoy them and be like, if they're like, yeah, scored a goal, he'd be like, do you know that's fake?
Well, it is. It's just like some lad owns it.
No, but in terms of like the scores are predetermined.
That would be actually a bit of crack. They will be soon if Trump has his way.
Well, you know, in North Korea,
to hold the trophy or whatever it's called.
They just show footage.
The World Cup. It's in the name.
But they just show footage of like North Korea like winning the World Cup in North Korea.
I've heard of that.
And they're like, oh, we just won the World Cup, guys. It's up in America, so you can't watch it. But just let you know, we've won it.
Yeah, but do we really know what's going on there?
I do.
Do you know, like some when it started to be a trope where people were like, you don't know in North Korea, and people would say like the most bonkers stuff, but they'd be like trolling the rest of the world, and we'd be like, that is terrible. But it was like they're taking the piss out of us. That doesn't actually happen.
Sorry. Anyway, give me your list. We'll do no Duane's World today in honor of you. My Duane's World is Duane's World. My Duane's World is to all the mothers out there, we love and respect you.
Let's give it up for the mom.
She did all the work today. That's why you are here, cause you were on today.
Okay, another one. Nausea while breastfeeding.
Really? What?
Yeah.
You never told me this.
Sometimes I feel real sick when I'm breastfeeding, and apparently it is a thing. Again, it's because it's such an intense like oxytocin release or whatever. Like sometimes I feel like I'm going to throw up.
Okay.
Another one. Okay, being emotional about getting a C-section. Never thought I would be.
Yeah.
Didn't think I'd care. Because when we were at like 35 weeks and the baby was breached, they were like, you might probably be getting booked in for a C-section. And I was like, oh yeah, grand. I just didn't really care. Because so many people are like, hopefully it's not a C-section. Hopefully you don't have to get a C-section. And I was like, what's the big deal? Who cares? But then when I got one, and now, because it was a bit of an emergency situation, I had to have an extra incision, so I won't be able to have a VBAC, a vaginal birth after pregnancy. I wasn't expecting to be so upset about that.
But I guess that is tough being told.
Yeah.
It's out of your control.
But I also wasn't expecting the thing that made me feel better was Googling celebrities who've had C-sections. So if you're going through something similar and because you do feel emotional after having a C-section, you're like, oh, I didn't have control over the situation. It just happened to me. I didn't feel like an active participant in giving birth. If you Google, wow, do you know what? Victoria Beckham actually had 4 C-sections. Now I feel okay. And who else did? Some other celebrities. And I was like, do you know what? It's okay.
At some list.
It really helped me. I can't remember what
Victoria Beckham's, Victoria Adams, Brooklyn Beckham's mom.
Britney Spears.
Yeah.
But yeah, it made me feel better. And also how emotional breastfeeding is. I wasn't expecting that to be like, I need this for my life.
But also, you've got a superpower. It's magical.
Thank you. Oh, this is so not funny today.
I was killing it with the Gaza thing.
What also surprised me, how quick the days go and how you actually genuinely can't fit in tummy time, so don't be mad at us.
Yeah.
It's like, please, there is no
the amount of times, if you're a new parent and just don't even listen to them. Like the amount of time that the doctors were like, he really needs to do his tummy time. And we're like, oh, I thought you were messing.
We thought you were saying that for a fucking prank.
I thought that was hilarious when you said that. How was I meant to know that was serious?
But it is genuinely like...
His name is Dave.
His name is Dave. Dave! You genuinely sometimes can't fit that in. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy how fast it goes. What other ones are... How the instant love and obsession can take a minute sometimes.
It can take a minute.
It can take a minute when people are like that instant connection and love.
I guess, yeah, we've spoken about this with ourselves. We can say, like, we were like a couple of weeks in being like, oh, awkward.
What about that?
I was like, oh, don't care about them.
Not that, but like a little bit like...
I was being funny there.
No, obviously. but no, honestly. So if you have just had a baby or you're just about to, if you don't straight away feel that like, oh my God, that instant love, I'm obsessed with you, don't feel like there's something wrong.
Took a while. But like, that was unique to our guy because he was just boring at the start.
Yeah, it's like, what?
He was in the NICU. That's not funny.
We didn't have him with us physically. So we'd be like, I don't really know.
That's why we had this disconnect.
Yeah.
It wasn't our choice. It was hard.
But don't feel bad if that happens to you, because then it comes. And then, as I said before, now I'm like, he is my boyfriend.
Yeah, when I found out that you felt that way, I was like, oh, thank God. Because then I felt bad. I felt bad prior to that.
Don't feel bad.
Anyway, give us your list when we go home.
How little people stop me in the street to say how cute he is.
Okay, can you then now stop telling me that every time I go out with the boy, find the boy, and have the girl report back to me. Can every time I go out with the boy, you're like, oh, all the women will be stopping you. I'm like,
because I just feel like people, well, like when it's like a dad.
If a taxi's not going to stop for me, a young woman isn't.
That's so true.
Yeah.
That is how you move through the world in your body. Say that. But yeah, I felt like because obviously when you go out with your first baby, you feel like you're the only person to have ever had a baby. So you're expecting the bus to like put out the wheelchair ramp for you to get on. You're expecting everyone to part ways and make room for you. But realistically, every fucking like third person probably has a buggy in town. So there
was that woman who would just like appear and be like, hello, baby.
Oh yeah, literally over your shoulder.
She'd be like, is that a human?
And you're like, whoa. So yeah, sometimes people do come up to you, like the woman who came up. Okay, we'll finish on this. The woman who came up to me in Dundrum, I'd say, like when I was like early on, like Bobby might have been like 8 weeks old or something, and she was like, "It's great. Like these days, you can like with your husband, you can just put your pants on in bed and say it's not the right time." After you've had your baby.
What's that mean?
Like as in not time for sex now.
Put your pants on?
Yeah, like she started off by saying like the baby's so cute, and then she went on this mad spiral, and she was like...
No, but in this scenario you've taken your pants off because you're like, all right.
I don't know, maybe she would sleep naked or something. But then she's like, some nights put your pants on to say not for now. I was like, what? Like
that is so passive aggressive. Imagine you slept naked, but you weren't in the mood. So like you slip into the bed, and be like, oh, she's wearing underwear.
But it's like she obviously grew up in a time where you couldn't tell your husband, I don't want to have sex or whatever, which is sad. But she's like, or you'd never say, I'm on my period or whatever. So she was like, these days you can just put your pants on to say not tonight. I was like, what the fuck?
I know what you said was just sad, but like she's just walking around in a nip, and he's like, put some fucking clothes on.
She's just walking around.
We're gonna have sex, and he's terrified in the corner. And then she puts the pants on. He's like, oh, thank God, I'll come out for some water now.
She's just walking around M&S being like, you can have your pants on after having that
you
baby.
Can leave your pants on. Say it with me.
You can leave.
No, we've said it.
Pants on. Oh, okay.
Retrospectively, say it with me,
guys. Thank you so much.
Is that it?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Put it there.
And many more to come. I'm sure I'll be surprised every day.
Well, next week we're going to talk about what it's like to be back at work.
Yeah. Thank you so much for listening to Men Welcome. This will be the last episode.
We're going to do that after the minute that we have it,
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, silly. Okay, there we go. You already gave spoilers. If people didn't know we were about to say goodbye, you gave it away. Okay. But look, guys, thank you so much for listening. If you've enjoyed the pod, listen wherever you get your podcast. Like us, leave a review. No one leaves reviews. Can you leave a review? Put 5 stars on Spotify. Leave a review. I think you can do
Some
text.
people do leave reviews.
Text reviews on Apple Podcasts. And follow us at Men Welcome Pod wherever you follow your pods. And hey, great job the last 6 months.
Oh, thanks, and you too.
I can stop. I've only been a good dad because I've got to sit and watch you be a great mother.
Are you annoyed that it wasn't funny this week?
No, I thought if you just went with the podcast going story, we'd be millionaires. See you later.
Bye.